I feel like crap. Hi, everybody. There we go. That should be working now. We're working? I think we're working now. I think we're good. Hello. You guys can probably hear it in my voice. I am stuffed up. Stuffed up right now. Alright. Whew. Alright, so we got another UGL game that I have to stream, so I'm going to stream while I've got COVID. But I'm here. I'm running. And we're going to jump right into it. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Yes, I have COVID. No, I don't want to be streaming right now. But I gotta play my UGL games. And since I'm homesick, I had an open time to play my opponent. Let's do this. Don't spread COVID on Twitch. And no, it wasn't back to back. I played them 2 games ago. I played the Lions last game. Lost 45 to 14. So we played, we played alternate weeks. So we played each other week 3 and week 5. How you doing, Cody? Make sure you're wearing your mask. With the Carolina Panthers. Here, the first quarter of the season already in the it's on YouTube. And off we go in week 5. My mic's working, right? Oh. Yes, I do have the COVIDs. Yeah, I tested positive on Tuesday. My daughter tested positive this morning. My wife tested positive on Sunday. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Last time I played them, I got fortunate from turnovers on their side because their running game was destroying me. So I want to see how well I can do here.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Let's go. Sold out on the run. I was able to get a good play action pass.
Well upfield across the 45.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the
wife
credit.
is almost over it. Daughter has probably the worst of it right now.
I just need something right
and
here.
I'm in the middle of
and
it.
the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
So we're doing okay. We don't have like extreme symptoms.
Run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Oh, yeah. She's a trooper, though. She's trying to still act like everything's okay.
And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league.
She and my wife are both sleeping right now. My wife was up with her at like 5 in the morning, letting me rest because she knew that she was getting over it.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
We'll keep running with McCaffrey as long as it's working.
It was Jamel Dean who came up to make the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd down and 6. handoff. McCaffrey running
They
right.
got
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
Here we go, first down.
Complete. That's Anderson. And he is going to
Looking
have
good so
the
far.
Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone,
stuck behind my offensive line, dang it.
Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Another run, this time McCaffrey.
I keep getting stuck on my O-lineman.
They
Dang
do
it.
get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
All right, let's see
Eighth
what
play
we
of
can
this
do
opening drive
forward
coming
here.
up.
We've
This is
converted
3rd
one 3rd
down.
down so far.
Now back to throw.
I get it? Oh my gosh, I got lucky there.
Yes, he got them both down,
I got
says
lucky
the
there.
side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Definitely got lucky. I had Vita Vea closing in on me, and his linebacker didn't react. Ooh, I got lucky. That was not a smart pass.
They run with McCaffrey off the option.
That's a good run.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going, crash down inside, and tackle him for a loss?
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down.
Give me the first down.
Very close to a first down, but
Give me the
I
first
see the
down.
close
4th
fist
and
of the
inches.
referee, and that means 4th down. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I got to go for it. It's 4th and inches on the 1. I got to go for it.
They'll try and run
Isaiah
for it.
Spiller with
And
the
he takes
touchdown.
it
There we
into
go.
the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
There we go. Good drive to start the game.
Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Zerline connects on the extra point.
Hey, what's up,
and it's
Denver?
now a 7-0 game.
How you doing today?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline.
Very good
He'll
drive.
kick
It had
away.
one lucky pass where the linebacker didn't react and probably could have intercepted it, but we'll take a touchdown.
And no effort to
Take
bring
that
this
all
one
day.
out. It's a touchback.
I'm still feeling it. My throat is killing me, so I'm trying not to talk too much, but I'm on stream, so I got to talk a little bit, right?
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones.
Why
First carry
is my
for the
running
USC
defense so
man.
bad?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's pretty much meat and
Why
potatoes
is my
right
running
there,
defense so
wasn't it?
bad?
Just go right at
I'm in stream and you're winning. That's a plus. Yes, it's a plus. I've started out with
nothing fancy at all.
a touchdown on my
that
opening drive,
defense,
so
and on
that's
that
always a
go-around,
plus.
the offense won the challenge. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Brady now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
Why didn't my...
And it's caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
Why is my running defense so bad?
2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start
Past
to
3
smell
weeks,
that end zone.
I'm giving up over 5 yards a carry.
Rock. Make sure you use your
You don't touch him until he's already 5 yards down the field.
And pound the rock.
I don't get it.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Brady. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Yeah, it was
To
weird.
throw, it's Brady.
Get him.
And he's
Got the
gonna
sack.
be taken down,
There we
sacked
go.
back around the
Got the sack.
18-yard line. Brian Burns with a big-time sack on
The blitz
3rd down.
ends
It's
up
a
working.
loss of
Brian Burns
7.
get the sack.
And Parkey's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still
We'll hold them to
trailing
3.
7-3.
I
Yes,
need
it's
to
only
figure out
3,
why in
but at
the
least
world my
they're able to
offense is
answer
going to
back
gash
after
them.
giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s,
can't block.
things are going to work out in your favor.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
I don't know why that is.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
There we go.
Good footwork at the 30.
That's better.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
I wonder if there's a setting. Chat.
They run with McCaffrey off the option.
Right, that's a better run. I'll take that one. That was,
to the
what, 6
48.
yards?
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And
Yes, this is the first overall pick, Malik Willis out of Liberty. Is actually a real-life quarterback,
And the Bucs with an extra
known for
defender in the
his
secondary now on third down.
leg ability with the run. That's one of the main reasons I drafted him.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
I'll take that.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
And so far, I'm averaging fewer interceptions per game than I did with Darnold last year. He's through 4 games, he has 8 interceptions. And the one game I won, he didn't have any interceptions. So.
McCaffrey.
Oh, get out front.
And
Hold
he's
that
got
block,
this
dang it.
down to the 35.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh,
He
come
rifles
on.
one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Parkey with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
I'm really, honestly, I should have taken my initial instinct in the draft. And not Willis. Because for some reason, he is extremely
And that one
inaccurate.
will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On play action, they'll throw.
That's... Oh, thank goodness I was able to adjust him.
Tommy Tremble. And all the way down to the 22.
Thank goodness I was able to adjust how he attacked that ball.
A big play there for Carolina. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
On first down, this is McCaffrey, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple.
Well, I didn't
second
see
down.
it, so...
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Touchdown. Boom.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
There we go.
Zerline good with a PAT.
That's better.
And the lead is now 14-10.
This is going to be a good game, I can tell. The main reason I beat him 2 weeks ago was because he kept turning the ball over. And right now he's winning the turnover battle.
The back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're
are
wondering when I'm going to...
Oh, and Nelson spaced out.
Why are my players so bad at defending?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they
I'm trying, Cody. I'm trying.
A big play there on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end
that tight end should not be that wide
more
open.
Than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw is Brady.
Henderson, do something, man.
It's Howard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down here.
Like he's literally getting 10+ plays per play. 10+ yards per play. What in the world?
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Brady gives this one off to Jones.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Jones is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears
My defense was fine the first couple weeks of the season. Why all of a sudden I can't stop the run?
Nice change up there going to the running game.
I just don't understand it.
Parkey adds the extra.
Like everyone plays well against on the run against me. McCaffrey's much better running back than these jokers that I'm playing. Everyone's averaging over 5 yards a carry against me.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
69 yards rushing for him as he has been
I'm trying to be patient. I'm just getting frustrated that my defense can't stop anything.
They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
From the shotgun to
I should not have bounced it back. That was my fault.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
2nd and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. The Panthers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw here.
Get it, McCaffrey. Risky pass, but I trust McCaffrey.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Able to avoid him at the 40. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
The guys are in the backfield before I can
get this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he tries to
cut
force
in
it
front
in,
of the
it's
freaking...
intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. Meanwhile, Brady's throw.
I'll take it right back. Thank you very much.
And it's picked up by the Panthers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the right side, and he's got more complete.
There we go.
Touchdown.
That's what should have happened on the last play.
DJ Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Oh, yes, it was a nice response by the defense. Thank you.
Once again going to retake the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Sick of throwing
now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Like, seriously, that my receiver does not need to be, needs to attack the ball.
And this will not be returnable.
He wasn't attacking the ball.
Zone for a touchback.
That's what I meant when I yelled, go to the ball, or whatever.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here
Not
this
that
go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores.
Yeah,
that could be a deflator
and that's another
for
thing,
a
as I said before.
Now it's up to the
Willis.
offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. This is caught by Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On play action, now Brady. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Again, it's Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also into field goal range at the 28. Play action. Now it's Brady. Sliding out of the pocket.
Catch that.
Intercepted, but it's incomplete.
Oh, catch that.
Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Brady to throw again.
Oh, catch that too. That's 2 dropped interceptions.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Yeah, he attacked the middle of the field.
Howard, the tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line.
All right, so is he going to go for a touchdown or a field goal?
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't have time to run 2 plays unless he throws an incomplete pass. He's going for the touchdown.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Now Brady. Flush to his right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Parkey with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Now a hit.
Oh, no, you've got to be kidding me.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the 1st half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild 1st half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
Why?
I think getting the running game going a little
Why
bit
is
more
my?
because I thought in the first
Why
half,
am I giving up that much space on the ground? I have everyone stacked up on the line.
But I think these
They're
first
getting
couple of
blocked.
drives, they'll want to get those running backs going.
What the
And
heck?
give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up the
There,
throw.
get a sack.
Blitz
Thank you.
coming, and down he goes. Brian Burns picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Brady's throw there complete. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Yes. I was trying to force him. He was thinking I was blitzing, so I did a coverage
they
from
had
that
exactly
formation.
what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Both streams. I appreciate that, Temper. He's thinking about going for it. Yep, he's going for it.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Airing this one out for Evans. It's incomplete.
Got the pressure.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Panthers will get the football back.
Ooh, okay.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defense.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Oh, boy.
They're going to look to throw. Room to run
DJ
past
Moore.
midfield. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Again, he finds
Oh, he
Moore.
got my shoestrings. I thought I had
7
the
yards to
touchdown.
pick up there.
Oh. Dang it.
Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll set up to throw.
Can I at least get the pass before
Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it was hard for anyone to react.
Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Bucs will take over here just shy of the 30. Certainly not what he was hoping for.
Stupid.
That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a play fake. Brady. Being chased out left. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Of course, my interception doesn't stay frickin' in bounds.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Brady now to throw. This one complete to Scott
Missed my
Miller.
tackle, and missed the tackle, and missed the
Bucs
tackle.
first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Brady now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Howard.
Their guys can cut under that one and pick it off. Why can't mine?
Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well. From the gun, it's Brady. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
There we go.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Brandon, these quarterbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot He's able to get two hands on the
It's
football
about time.
and pick it
Good,
off.
great play by Henderson.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. Oh, nice
Go. Oh, come on. Keeps getting me by the ankles.
Before being stopped just before the 35.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early.
So stupid. Try to call an audible.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even
Hey,
more
what's up,
effective when you
FG?
run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Streaming through COVID, playing my online league game, throwing 3 interceptions and trying to still win this game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense.
All right,
These past
54-yard
few
field
downs,
goal.
able
Let's
to
see if we
knock
can
that
hit
one
it.
away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Stay in there. Oh,
His kick is up and through.
That wind
and
almost
that will
got
tie
me.
us at 24 all. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Thank you for stopping
You
by,
just have to
FG.
wonder, our field goal's going to be enough because, as you
And
pointed
I think
out,
this might be the first time I've seen you in chat, but just so you know, on my stream you can see. Oh, it's over there. I'm actually dual streaming YouTube and Twitch right now. So if people are chatting at me from YouTube and you're on Twitch, you can still see what they say on my screen. So in case you see me reacting to someone talking in chat, you're like, what's he talking
thrown
about?
in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he
Can't
said
stop
is
them
they
on
went
the ground.
back
He's
out
averaging
was,
over
"Don't
6
do
yards a
that again."
carry.
What do you think?
My defense cannot stop the run for
I
whatever
think that
reason.
not only did he say that, but
I
he
don't know
also
why.
told him, let's put it
It's
in
getting
the end
really
zone that it's
frustrating.
supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Brady's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins.
That was a
So much
weird
confidence
animation.
flowing through him right now, throwing the
I'll take it,
football.
though.
I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
Back now in Tampa. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go again to Jones.
There we go. We finally are stopping
And
him
he'll
on the
push
ground.
this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3.
I needed to shade the pressure down.
Guys
Dang
who
it.
play on the inside, those inside linebackers, Able to just roam and hit.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Yes! He didn't see that defender. He didn't see the defender in the flat. Let's go. Let's go.
There he goes, right side.
Yes.
Bring this one back. It's a pick
Ah.
six for a Panther touchdown.
He didn't see the defender in the flat.
And now for the PAT.
Finally. I get a pick 6 to go
And
my
we'll
way.
Take a 7-point lead now.
Oh, man. Oh. Let's go. My celebration is subdued because my head is like, but we'll take that. Oh, he's trying to bring it out. I thought he was going to
return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight,
oh, that felt
should
good.
have taken a knee as he only gets this out.
Most of the time, I'm giving up the pick 6s.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a
now we're finally.
game.
Yeah, I got a pick 6. He didn't see my guy in the flat. He was kind of near the sideline.
2nd and 6.
Sending a blitz here.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady. Looking middle.
Oh! I had that.
I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that was a type of a chance you want to take.
No, Crazy Cuts stepped out of the league. He's focusing on his stream.
That could possibly seal this one.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Open man.
Oh my gosh. I had 2 defenders there and they ran into each other.
Mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
That was
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Brady now on 1st down. Airing this one out for Evans.
Oh,
He almost had
let's go,
his
Wallace.
second pick of the game.
Let's go,
Probably
Wallace.
should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
I don't care if he dropped that. That was a good defensive play. That was good.
And they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 2nd down now, it's Jones. 5 yards. Now it's
got to play defense here. I'm not going to change my
To throw, it's Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun.
There we go. Finally, my running defense starts stepping
Big
up.
Derek Brown making the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Oh, at least he made him drop it.
Oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Now Brady. He's able to find Miller. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Oh.
Brady's throw there,
Got the blitz in there.
incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Get him. Let's go, Burns.
He'll go down
3rd sack of the
back at
game. That was huge.
26-yard line.
3rd and 20.
Brian Burns returns, able to
That
disrupt
was
yet
huge.
another pass
That
play.
was
That is his
huge.
third sack of the
Where's my
afternoon.
cover 4?
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack.
That's the third time he's coming unblocked.
Brady.
That's
And
go,
Brady gonna be
Boye.
intercepted a 3rd time. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take
All right.
possession
Slow,
here
methodical
at
drive.
their
Let's get a
own
touchdown.
16-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week
No
and
need-
this
no
week.
need to do
3 in
anything
this
crazy.
game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory.
run
You got to be
blitzing.
careful, because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback,
Make him
we just took care of
respect
you.
the
Now
pass
you take
here.
care of us.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach
Not
to their
good.
guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Whoa.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left. The ball
No.
comes out.
Oh, thank you, McCaffrey. Oh, thank you, McCaffrey.
When that ball popped free, we can hear all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey.
I put an extra blocker on that side and it did nothing.
We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Can't
On
even
is
run the
punter
freaking
Charlton
ball.
now as he's able to get this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a
Got it.
Panther sack.
Whew.
He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Needed that. That was huge.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Attaboy Shaq.
We've got a one-score game with
Attaboy Shaq
inside of
Thompson.
2 minutes remaining.
Is he? Yes, he's going for it.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. Able to find Jones.
He threw it short on 4th down.
Able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 141 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game. But it's a significant achievement.
Caleb with the sub on YouTube. I was looking at my I was looking at my Twitch alerts. My bad. I'm so used to looking at my Twitch alerts. Welcome. Thank you so much for the sub, Caleb. Appreciate it.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey.
Get in there, McCaffrey.
Able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well.
No, they aren't. I think he's kind of given up at this point.
Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he'll give it here to his running
Finish it off
back.
with a touchdown.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just
Yo,
about
Solo,
seal
what's up,
it.
man?
Now Zerline on to add the extra point.
Whew.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Oh. Man, this
Now after the touchdown, it's
he
Zerline.
definitely
He'll kick it away.
he limited his turnovers better than what the last time I played him, so that this game was a lot closer. And I made more turnovers than the last time I played him.
Will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where
he's running out the clock.
Situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
Got another win. We have 2 wins
saw
now.
A lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. They've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them.
That was a crazy game. That was a good game.
To get better at what they do, but they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Carolina, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.
Oh. All right. Whew. Well, we got the win. We have 2 wins. We have doubled our win total from last year. Let's look at our player stats real quick. I am going to be jumping off pretty quickly because I do have a meeting to go to, actually. My game plan came to fruition, minus the fact that I threw 3 picks, because I didn't really pass as much as I focused on the run game. Spiller got to the 2 red zone touches and got the 2 touchdowns. But McCaffrey finally broke free, got 133 on the ground. So I got very lucky when Malik Willis fumbled on that 10-yard scramble for the first down because McCaffrey was right behind him to pick it up. I got very lucky there. But McCaffrey finally had a good game on the ground, 133 on 25 carries. And then it meant I didn't have to rely too much on the pass, even though I did throw 3 picks. But my defense stepped up once again and caused some turnovers. How many interceptions did we have? Well, where is it? Burns stepped up with 3 sacks. And then I had 3 picks of my own. And the pick 6 from Levi Wallace was huge as well. So, we're able to get a second win of the season. We are now, I think, 2-3. So, hopefully, the next few games are winnable games. If we want to look at our upcoming schedule real quick. As I also try to look for someone I can raid. And Malik Willis gets an upgrade. Yes. I need to do field general because I need him to be more accurate. I don't know why his morale is -2. Maybe because he's throwing interceptions. Okay, more accuracy. That's good. And then CJ Henderson gets an upgrade. Need to upgrade zone because I run zone quite a bit. There we go. Okay. So the next few weeks I play the Cowboys, who I think are winless actually, the Falcons, who are currently 1-3, and then I have a bye. So the next 2 games I hope I can make it to the bye above 500. I'm hoping to win the next 2 games. I got to cut back obviously on my turnovers, but it's definitely possible to hit week 8 at 4-3, and that is my goal. So we'll see what happens there. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm going to see who can I raid on the Twitch side. You know what? We're going to go over and raid my boy Lions Den. My man. Oh, no. It's II-72, not 72 II. 72. Thank you, Jember. Appreciate that. And just letting you all know, I will be back to content creation once I'm over COVID. The reason I'm streaming now is because I have to stream these league games. But make sure to check out my latest video on YouTube on my MLB The Show Fantasy Draft One-Shot Challenge, uploaded yesterday. And I will be making more of those and streaming more once I get over COVID. But thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I will see you all next time. Stay blessed. And take care.